She's got your pretty little head wrapped up in her legs. She's got your pretty little mind in a Southern Cali haze. She finds a way inside all your deepest dreams and fears. She's up all day, she's up all night.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Now, got a few things to address just to kick off this video, but as you guys saw, travel a little bit. We are here in Toronto for phase 2 of Operation Pursuit. So we are gonna do the national show in basically a couple of days. It is Thursday right now, so yeah, just landed in Toronto. Got to the hotel, kind of settled in a little bit. I'll show you guys around, but yeah, for the most part, gonna give you guys a little bit of a quick update here regarding when it comes to this whole second phase, just because in terms of like the content creating that I was planning to do with these YouTube videos or even just posting on social media, it has taken a dip a little bit ever since coming back from Houston. And honestly, life just kicked in a little bit, and when it comes to creating content, the way I had to manage my time was honestly just a little bit all over the place. It was hard to kind of find a rhythm. For example, like with my day job, I had to travel different locations to like cover shifts and whatnot. Also starting up a new brand, that took a lot of my time as well, because the moment I came back from Houston, it was basically launch week, so I was preparing for that, packing orders, shipping them out, while on top of that, trying to get back on track with this prep. A lot of like juggling around when it comes to the responsibilities that I had for myself. Definitely in turn took a hit with basically these YouTube videos. So in terms of leading up to this, basically my last video was the Houston trip. So and honestly, there's a crazy time gap between it, but I'm gonna do like a little quick summary of like how that went and where I'm at like right now and how I feel. But for the most part, honestly, going through a second phase, doing 2 shows in 1 year, is definitely exhausting, more so mentally than physically, especially when there's a time gap in between the first and second show. I've noticed quickly with myself that it's hard to get back into that mindset of when I first started the first phase. So getting that motivation, getting that drive to kind of get back into and push you forward in terms of preparing for a national show, basically. That's probably the toughest thing I had to do for myself, is just getting remotivated to do everything all over again. And that said, after that trip to Houston, I did get sick, so that was a struggle as well. It wasn't until a week and a half ago where that sickness kind of subsided, but prior to that, I was kind of nervous. I didn't think I would get the physique that I would have today, just because during that time I was sick, even though I was hitting like my nutrition, doing cardio, being sick, I guess allowed me to hold on to, I guess, a bunch of water weight, if anything, because once that sickness kind of went away, everything finally showed. And I'm so used to going through preps where I'm kind of used to being ahead 2-3 weeks out and kind of just cruising along the way. This time around, I was basically 1 week out before I was like, okay, I think I got this. So yeah, overall a very tough process, but we're here, we made it, we're in Toronto. So as you can see, we're finally in the hotel room, which I'll show you around. And honestly, there is really not that much. It's a small room. Got the desk there, got the TV, got my stuff there, bed, and I haven't checked out the window yet, so this is what the view looks like. Yeah, so there's that, kind of just a typical Toronto street. But yeah, I got the mirrors here, and then just got the bathroom. Now I did want to make sure I had a microwave over here, so which is right over there. Definitely gonna be using that a lot when it comes to like the meals that I have and whatnot. But yeah, just finally settling in, and then about to head out really quick to grab some supplies. Gotta plan out my meals for tomorrow, because basically it's carb up day and also check-in day and tanning day. So really a jam-packed weekend that's coming up. So yeah, like I said, heading out in a bit, probably heading to Walmart, so I just gotta find the nearest one. But yeah, catch you all in the next clip. Alright, so first things first, we got the carb sources. I'm gonna get the Uncle Bed's jasmine rice, snag up a few of these. Alright, so we made it back from Walmart, and honestly, that took way longer than it needed to be to grab the stuff. There was 2 floors to that Walmart, and I guess they were just like rearranging a bunch of stuff, so everything was kind of like all over the place. But I already unpacked everything, so I'll show you guys what I got here. So basically all what I have on the table is all the carb sources that I'm going to be using for the next couple of days. Snagged up a little thing of peanut butter as well. Got some Rice Krispies for show day, just in case. So yeah, a bunch of rice, got 2 things of water. And then over here in the fridge, got the protein source. Be some chicken over there. Got a little bit of yogurt for the morning. And then also snagged this up as well, cream of wheat. Again for the morning as well. So yeah, planning to use all that within the next few days. That said, I am starving, so I'm gonna have my last meal of the day. Probably gonna wrap this part of the video up. I'm just gonna carry it on to the next day, which would be check-ins and tanning and whatnot. I'm gonna try to grab as many clips as I can. Definitely gonna be a struggle because I am on my own out here. So hopefully the show day meets your expectations, but I'm gonna do my best with it. Try to grab as many clips as I can. So yeah, stay tuned to the next day. What is up, everybody? It is the next morning. So that means it's check-in day where we get our athlete badge and kind of just set everything up. Tanning day as well later in the day. Waking up super early right now. I believe it's 7:20 a.m. Want to get an early start to the day with the whole carb up phase. Just want to get my meals in basically before 6. Yeah, gonna get the day started. Debating if I'm gonna hit the gym or not for a quick pump. I have to look at locations and kind of see which is the closest one or if it's even worth it going. I think this hotel has like a mini gym area, which I could do something down there just to get the blood flow and whatnot. But first and foremost, we're gonna start up with the first meal of the day. I'll show you guys in a bit. All right, so for the first meal of the day, we got some cream of wheat over here. So like I showed you guys yesterday, this is the one I'm using, the maple brown sugar. Added 1 full serving of the smooth peanut butter as well to get some healthy fats in. Then in the microwave, do got 100 grams of chicken that I'll be eating as a protein source. And gonna be also grabbing one of these yogurts just to add on to the cream of wheat to get a little bit more protein in the day. Quick little meal just to get the day started because I did find a gym that we're gonna be heading to. It is at LA Fitness that's kind of just down the road. Just gonna get a quick pump in there, but yeah, I'm gonna eat this real quick and I'll show you guys when we're at the gym. So we are here at an LA Fitness, just gonna get a quick pump in. Just starting off the usual with a little bit of cardio, just get the blood flowing. But yeah, goal for today is just to do maybe like 1 or 2 exercises per muscle group, nothing super crazy. Just get a quick little pump in. And then yeah, it shouldn't take more than like 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'm just gonna end off the workout with just another cool down, another 10 minutes. But I'm gonna get this first 5-10 minutes in just to warm up, and then yeah, we're gonna get at it. Alright, so we just finished up the gym, back at the hotel, just got a super quick lift in, did a little bit of cardio at the end. For the meantime, until check-ins, we're just gonna be chilling at the hotel, just get my meals in, just try to get as many carbs as possible. I don't think I mentioned earlier in the video, but my macros for today for my carb up phase would be pretty much 300 grams of carbs, around 170 to 180 grams of protein, and then around 40 to 45 grams of fat. Pretty much keeping it the same way throughout this whole prep, doing basically the exact same thing I did last time, but I think this time around I'm just gonna up the carbs a little bit, but because I feel like my body can take a little bit more. Yeah, we got tanning at 3, check-ins are around that time as well. Then we got the athlete meeting at 7 p.m. as well, so a little bit of a jam-packed day near the end. So we're just gonna do the best we can to get everything in, make sure things run smoothly, and then tomorrow it's show day, so stay tuned. So I'm actually gonna show you guys the meals that I'm gonna have throughout the day. Honestly, it's just gonna be the exact same meals with the ingredients that I choose, but basically I'm keeping it simple. Got 1 packet of Uncle Ben's jasmine rice over there, And then we got 100 grams of chicken in there. Decided to season it up with a little bit of this everything bagel seasoning. This is the main meals that I'm gonna have throughout the day. Again, eating the exact same thing, I'm probably gonna have around like 2 more meals of this just to finish up the carbs. Keeping it simple, not going outside the box or anything like that. Want to make sure that I'm still getting the foods that I normally intake in, just because that's what my body's used to. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna get our meals in, we're gonna chill for a bit, and then we're gonna head into the check-ins and then tanning as well.
Hello. Hello. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, did she got this? This is you?
Yep.
Okay, this is 27. Perfect.
Awesome.
All right, let me just double check what you're doing. You're doing men's physique, open class A.
Yep.
Right. Okay, signature and today's date.
Awesome, will do.
All right, so take this. You go into the next table and then continue on down.
Sweet.
Okay.
Awesome, thanks. All right, so we got the first coat of tan done. Have tanning tomorrow early in the morning, but this time around, we got lucky number 108, so that's the number I'll be rocking tomorrow. But I have pretty much 2 hours to kill until the athlete meeting, so I'm just gonna chill around this hotel, try to kill time, and then later at 7, that's when the athlete meeting starts. So yeah, stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? It is show day. It is 4 a.m. My alarm just went off. Early start to the morning. Got a few things to do right off the bat. Surprisingly, I slept too. So usually when I do shows, it's very hard for me to like go to bed, go to sleep, and I end up waking up very tired. But yeah, we are up. Just gonna get some food in right away. But about to get some food in right away, but first things first, I do have to rinse off this first coat of tan. That's one of the protocols. But I'll show you guys what we can eat right off the bat. Alright, so doing something a little bit different just to start off this morning. Now, in my past shows, I usually start with pancakes and syrup, and I usually get a little bit of protein in to help with digestion as well. But this time around, since it's pretty early, I don't have time to like order food and kind of just like wait for it because I have tanning at 6:15. I did already eat my 100 grams of chicken, so I had that for my protein source. But for my carb source, keeping it simple again. Doing 2 packets this time around with the cream of wheat, easy on the stomach to digest, and then I did add a little bit of thing of peanut butter to get some fats in as well. So we're gonna have that for the first meal of the day, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I'm planning on bringing to the venue to kind of just help me kind of stay filled up and ready to go before the show. So for number 1, we got the good old rice cakes over here. Now the apple cinnamon one, I managed to snag this up before I left Winnipeg. And then I'm bringing that peanut butter that I have on the table as well, just to add in a little bit of fats. And then here's the kicker before I get on stage, and this is something I'll take probably around like 30 minutes. Hopefully I timed this correctly, but got the ghost pump over here, so gonna be downing this right before I hit the stage and start pumping up. I think that's about it. Again, I'm gonna keep it pretty simple for prejudging. So yeah, I'm super hyped, super excited. Can't wait to see everybody that steps on stage today. But yeah, not sure how exactly I'm gonna film in there because they are very, very strict. They kind of laid that out in the ground rules last night. But either way, I'm gonna do a little recap in the end of the results and whatnot, kind of talk over it and see and kind of give you my thoughts. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited, so stay tuned. So we made it back from prejudging, and unfortunately I couldn't get any clips. It's one of those things where the venue is kind of super strict on filming in general, so I wasn't able to just pull out the camera and start recording. Plus the area I was at was really, really packed, so just wanted to respect everyone's kind of, I guess, privacy and whatnot, but didn't manage to get any clips, so sorry about that. That said, I'm just gonna do a little recap of how prejudging went. Let's just start with, there was 13 competitors in my class in total. I was in class A, which is one of the smaller classes. And unfortunately, we did not make the first call out, although I was really, really close by just a smidge. And the reason I say that is because during second call outs, I was pretty much hanging around the middle the whole time. So just knowing how everything kind of works. It's basically just the cutoff between first and second call outs, if anything. But honestly, this experience kind of reminded me a little bit of how my summer shredding competition went last year. So basically almost the same scenario in terms of just how I did. But yeah, so basically it was just at the cutoff point between first and second call outs. So I was just like right there. I was basically at the cutoff line. But nonetheless, super proud of myself of how I did. Being my first natural pole qualifier show, I did want to see where I was at in comparison to like pretty much some of the best physique competitors in Canada. And I guess given the situation that I had coming into this, like I feel like I did way better than I expected. Like I said, I can't remember if it was in this video earlier in the clip or my last video, but heading into this I did get sick a little bit. I'm not using that as an excuse, but it did kind of like hinder my training a little bit. But it's one of those learning experiences that I'm gonna take on to the next one. Still have the night show to do, so gotta do that. Gonna head back to the venue, do that really quick, and then once we get back here, definitely gonna get some food. I'm starving. There's been so many things that I've been craving. I'm gonna order a bunch. We'll see how crazy I go, but already ordered some cookies online that I have to pick up at the venue once I'm done. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Can't wait to show you all. Alright, so we just finished up the finals. As you can see, took a quick shower because I wanted to rinse off this tan. But yeah, like I said, finished up the finals. Went by really quick. Basically just brought up on stage, did a front and back post, and then they chose the top 5. Like I said in the previous recap, I'm pretty much somewhere in the middle of that pack, just based off where they placed me in the second callouts. Got that done, headed back to the hotel, ordered a bunch of food because it is that time, that epic post-show meal. So I'm gonna show you guys what I got right now. So this came in just a little bit earlier. First things first, got a burger right here, which I'll show you guys in a bit. But we got some pizza, and then I did pre-order these cookies before I got to Toronto. So we got Kiki's cookies. I got 6 of them, and then here's the pizza, which the grand reveal. Oh, look at that! I think this place is called. So I got this pizza from Pizza Yolo. And this is called the Capone because it has, I think, red peppers. I did add in sausage in there as well. There's roasted chicken, pesto, a bunch of things. And then I got this burger from Burger Factory, which is a crispy chicken. So it's kind of just wrapped up in there. Probably gonna eat this one first and then tag on the pizza later. And then this did come with fries as well. So that's gonna have that on the side. But yeah, a lot of food to eat. Let's see how far I get through with this. I'm gonna set this camera down because I'm gonna do a first bite reaction to one of these foods. So we're gonna start off with the burger. So I believe this is their crispy chicken from Burger Factory. Initially I wanted to get something from Gladiator Burger, but the delivery on that one was super high. But as you can see here, so cool thing about this one, they did allow me to customize it with as many toppings as I can. So it kind of reminded me of a Five Guys that we have back in Winnipeg, but instead of a beef patty, they put in like chicken tenders in there. So I've been waiting to do this for so long. Like I said, doing 2 preps is definitely difficult. So definitely get to finally enjoy the foods that I like to eat and take a little bit of a break. But here we go. Yeah, look at that. There's the chicken burger, and yeah, here we go. That is so good. You guys have no idea how much I want to eat food like this again. So, because I'm really tempted to try this pizza too. So we're gonna take a slice here. This thing is fully loaded. So, here we go. Got some Italian sausage, there's some roasted chicken, pesto sauce, all that jazz. Let's just say I'm gonna be going into a food coma tonight. Alright, so it's actually the next morning. Did happen to go into a food coma after downing all the food, but did finish pretty much everything. We got the pizza done, burgers finished as well, got the wrappers in the garbage. Only thing I haven't touched yet is the cookies, but I'll do that first thing in the morning just to get it over with. I'm gonna go with a safe flavor. I'm gonna go with the cookies and cream because that one's been intriguing me the most, although the carrot cake's another one that I want to try next. But we're gonna start off with this. It is a hefty cookie, if you could see it right there. But I'm gonna pop this in the microwave just for a few seconds. And here it is. We're actually gonna break this open, do the classic split here. So we got a bunch of chocolate in there. True to its cookie isn't cream flavor name, but first bite of the morning technically. So here we go. That was pretty good. Could definitely taste the white chocolate in there. That's definitely the majority of the flavor I get from that initial bite. But yeah, super sweet, super solid cookie. True to its name, cookies and cream. If you haven't tried Kiki's cookies before and you're in the Ontario area, or just want to try it online, definitely would recommend it. Alright, so I'm going to finish up that cookie and then I'm going to get ready for the rest of the morning because I do have to leave to get back to Winnipeg in a few hours, so just gonna do that. But again, just to recap this whole Operation Pursuit experience and kind of just doing 2 shows in general and the Natural Pro Qualifier itself. Again, definitely an experience to remember. Definitely one of the most challenging things that I have done to date, for sure, especially mentally wise. Again, doing 2 shows in a year definitely takes its toll, and it's definitely something that my mindset has to adapt to. Definitely a lot to take in, definitely super happy with what I did. Got overall at the BEC and then just placed outside of the top 5 during Natural Pro Qualifier, which I think is a success for this first time around. But yeah, honestly, moving forward, that's one of the things you gotta keep doing. Like, whether you place the way you want to or don't want to, you just gotta keep moving forward, keep improving, keep progressing, keep challenging yourself to see how high you could go. But yeah, I can't wait to see what the future holds, especially with not only with competing but with this brand as well. I want to grow that to heights that probably people don't even really imagine. So while I've been prepping, I have been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes as well, just to get ready for basically the next launch. So if you haven't got some items from the first launch yet, there are some items still available, so just head down to the website. I have a link down below so that you could go check it out. But that said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this whole prep series in general. If you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned for more content, and then yeah, catch you all in the next video. Peace!